Yeah.
Another good one, this might be my favourite one, is most times playing in V/AFL games decided by a kick after the siren. You out of anyone ever have played in those games 11 times, only second to Joel, who's played in 10 of those games. So you've been a part of some pretty. I don't know how many of those were to win for Geelong or not, but some clutch moments.
That's crazy.
11 times.
I know. I remember speaking to our media manager, Kevin Dickerson, about that, and there was one that I couldn't remember, but yeah, it's pretty epic. Maybe I take that for granted a bit. I mean, for the most part, I missed a goal against the Giants. I kicked behind, so I drew the game for us. But that was, I mean, there wasn't many there then. But I've played in some games at the G, one at the Gabba that was rocking. Ash McGrath in his 10th game kicked a goal from
they went coast to coast in like 10 seconds.
Yeah, that was awesome.
I know.
I'm sorry.
You're on the back.
Yeah, it was awesome. But yeah, it's pretty it's funny because I don't necessarily think I've got a very good memory of football games. Like you would have played with played with footy or sport with people that can remember every ball bowled or every game that they played. And can you remember back when we played the Giants in 2015? I don't know. Those things you remember. So games at games are decided by what?
After the siren.
Yeah, kick after the siren.
So there was one that I couldn't, but even we lose against the Lions and Ash McGrath kicks a goal. I still remember where I was standing. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, that's a good point. I was just thinking while he was talking, how many have I played? I think I played in 6. So
really?
Nick Nat kicked one after the siren, took a massive hanger against North Melbourne.
Yeah.
And I'm the same as Tommy. Like I remember where I was. I was on the bench. I popped my finger out of my skin and my bones, and I had my hand wrapped up in a big glove. We had the 2-1s in the finals against Port Adelaide. We had someone else.
Have you ever been on the mark during the kick?
No, I haven't.
Have you? And Tom, have you had the one to draw? But
he won one against Hawthorn. You won any others?
No.
What's the man on the mark saying to you as you're lining up for a kick after the siren to win?
Good question.
One was the Giants one. Steve Johnson was on the mark.
The worst.
And I can't tell you what he said.
It got you, obviously. If you remember it, you would have had a few people on the mark against you, mate.
It was borderline, but we're great mates. So I probably would have done the same to him, but no, I can't. The shot against Hawthorn, I can't really remember. But like the big games that you're playing, like the crowds just, I don't know how many were there. There probably would have been like 85, 90,000. It was Saturday night, Hawthorn at the G, so. So there was a few there, and you can't hear noise. Like it's just explaining the noise that you hear to someone that's that's
a player
that's not
like
there.
me.
It's crazy. Like it's like that Nick Nat goal or that goal in the final. Like it's just this like one noise that. You've got kids.
Explain.
So the white noise that you play in your room. It sort of feels like that. Like it's just like a gentle or a loud buzz, but it's hard to explain. But
I'm sure you probably notice it more when it stops.
We copped a. No, I agree. That noise when I've had it a few. It only happens a few times. I had it once in a prelim final against North Melbourne in 2015. We started terribly, had the first 4 goals of the game kicked on us. We went in at quarter time, 0-4 at home at Subi. So people were very antsy. West Coast supporters, Hawk, which you would have been on the back end of a few of it, but that what is it, the Chardonnays would have been clinking around going, what is going on here? Anyway, Joshy Kennedy took this mark. It was a pretty nonchalant cut. Like he took a mark, played on, struggled to tackle and kicked the goal. And I remember that moment. It is a great way to explain it. That white noise, it's like everyone in the stadium is making the same shrieking deep, like like penetrating noise. It's just like this blue noise. I don't know, but it's blue noise.
Yeah,
It's not
It's
white.
not white. Okay.
Yeah.
It's like a dark,
It's not-
deep
yeah, no.
noise.